Hey guys, so I received my other 8 gigs of RAM, so I have a total of 16 gigs, and I also got another light bar, and today I will show you how I painted them. So if you look at my bars right now, you can see there's 2 green with light in green and 2 stock silver. So I'm gonna show you today how you make those green and how I got the light green as well. Well, because the light usually is white. But this looks really good, much better, and I'm gonna have 4 green ones with all 4 light up in green as well. So that's the video of today. Just to get the light bar is, in my opinion, not worth it, because it only lights up in white or blue and it doesn't look really good. And the only reason I do it is so I get a separate pair of the metal, so I can leave the stock one silver. So if I have an RMA or I have any issues, I can send it back with the original one. This doesn't void any warranties. You are allowed to swap these out, but I will only paint these, and that will make it perfectly fine to have any issues. I also made a method to get the green light, so I'm gonna show that as well. And first I'm gonna unpack these and I'm gonna start painting them up. So this is how they come. You have a package with the inserts, some screws, and here are the bars. So these are going to be painted. The Dominator logo will not be readable. It is visible if you look really good, but that's not the point. I just want to have them green. So I have this paint booth that I made a while back. I still got it. As you can see, there's still traces of the other ones I did and a fan. So what I'm going to be using is neon green, neon yellow, and white primer. The reason I use 2 of these is I don't just want green. As you can see, that's green, here's yellow, but you can mix them a little and you get a sort of lime color. That's the color I want. So I'm gonna mix these up, but first I'm gonna use white primer to primer these up. I'm gonna do 2 or 3 layers of primer, and I don't spray green, yellow, green, yellow. I spray green and yellow through each other so the colors will mix. This is the stuff that happens in my life. I buy something brand new and 5 minutes later it's already on some bench getting either painted or disassembled. It's typical for me. So I'm gonna let this dry. It's gray whitish now, and I'm gonna wait it out and then do this a couple of times. I said 2 layers, but I mean top 2 layers. From I have to paint this side, the other side, and the bottom side. I will not do the bottom side completely, just these 2 sides, so the inserts will stay remaining. And you can see the Dominator's logo is already more dim, and it's not a silver anymore, it's more of a white. But yeah, so I'm gonna do that, let it dry. This is a patience thing, you have to have patience for this. As you can see, it's now looking whitish. It's primed up and ready to be painted. So this is how it used to look, and this is how it looks now. Like I said, the logo is gone pretty much, you can see a little bit. But now it's time to do some green and yellow. So that's the yellow. And that's the green. It looks really off in video, but it's much better in real. And this is just the first layer. So if I try to get a focus on, no, it's not possible to focus this properly. It looks really cool right now. So how I get the light green is a bit complex. So I use some transparent foil from whatever I can find and spray paint that green, but not a thick layer, otherwise the light will not really shine through. I also have found these in the shop. This is like transparent paper, but in yellow. So what I do is I put the yellow and the green on top of each other, and like in the middle I put a little double-sided tape, and then I'll just insert them here. So I put them on top, like I lay them down here, which is really a pain in the butt. It sounds really easy, but it's not. So I put them on top like this, and then I lay that transparent plastic and push it down. That way it will be between the transparent metal plastic that's here and the transparent plastic that goes inside there. And that way when the light shines through here, it will go here and then go through the filters and shine out in green. So that's how I do that. You gotta be a little bit creative with that. If you have some transparent marker that will not wipe off this plastic foil, you could use that, but mine all can get washed out. So that's not an option for me. So that's how I get the paint green. It's a little bit of a hassle, but if you want the color, you can also order for some money. Like, it's pretty expensive, some colored inserts in the right color. But I couldn't be bothered and I made it myself, which came out pretty good. So that's how I changed the color of the light. It's not really much more than that. This is how it turns out. The green is, of course, like always, a little bit off because I can't really film it, but they're pretty green with green light. I'll show off how they light up in a second. This is how they look in lighting up. So they're lighting up in green. It starts bright and goes darker, but it looks pretty cool. It looks like some claws. So yeah, I'm sorry for the short video, but the next video is gonna come out within a couple hours or maybe a day. I'm already editing it, and it will be about me wrapping the rest of my core. So it will be completely wrapped, and wrapping the radiator, pump, reservoir, the graphics card bracket, and also painting the thermaltake rings on my radiator, which will look really nice. So stay tuned for that, and I hope you enjoyed this quick tutorial guide show off thing about the RAM banks, which I think is worth doing and looks really good. So thanks for watching. Bye.